that is a very good and incisive argument, but it would become virtually indefensible if he included ethics and its divergence from moral. Ethics is something universally deductible. Even animals understand ethics, different from moral, which needs to be learned. If you learn religious morality in your country and then you travel to another country, you realize that religious morality there is different. Then, to know it, you have to learn it. You need to learn their morality, which is another one. You cannot deduct it by yourself, just using your imagination. Which implies that morality, indeed, is a human social construction. It doesn't come from heaven, from gods or any kind of supernatural beings. Ethics, on the other hand, is totally pure from ideology. It is based on the natural principle of non-aggression that I insist even animals understand. Theists avoid talking about ethics. Instead of saying ethics, they say objective moral or objective morality, which is ridiculous because morality is totally subjective. For example, ethics tells us that stealing is a violation because violating others' property is a kind of aggression. So, you avoid stealing because you don't want to oppress others. You do it by yourself. Morality, on the other hand, will tell us that stealing is a sin according to a certain doctrine, which implies that you avoid stealing, in this case, not by yourself and not because of your own righteousness, but because an alien God commanded you not to do so. So, for this reason, I'd say subjectivism by itself is the essence of morality. So, moral is ideological. Moral is subjectivist, while ethics is pure and objective. It is superior. So, if the divine exists, then all gods should be ethical instead of moralistics, because ethics is clearly logical and thus superior. And if the gods were ethical towards us, they would never impose religious doctrines that would provoke wars. They would never call me an infidel just because I prefer to worship other gods. They would never create hells to punish heretic members who don't follow their doctrines. Instead, all gods, in this case, should be ethical, meaning they would advocate in the name of non-aggression. So if all gods indeed exist, then mankind have a damn huge problem. Because if indeed are gods out there, they are certainly moral. Because all their books, all their doctrines, all religious scripture that exists in this world show me that they are moral. They are not ethical. And if they are moral and not ethical, it means they are given to ideology and subjectivism. So, if God exists, I'm not saying that superior beings do not exist. I'm not denying their existence. I'm pointing to another problem. I'm saying if they exist, their books, their doctrines show me that they are moral. And if they are moral, it means they are given to ideology and subjectivism, and that's a very big problem.